Thanks for coming over. This is Amadeus, and today's Dungeon Under Champion video is going to be about Beatrice, and we have to do some summons. So I feel like we have to do summons every day now because we're just moving through building champions and foddering so quickly. So we'll definitely have that in today's video as well. But no, I'm going to talk about Beatrice. So Beatrice is part of my arena defense, and she was a superstar from all the feedback I got from last week, and I really wanted to share that with her because I was really unsure if it was going to be a good build until, like I said, these invisible champions, these amazing champions that work really, really well on arena defense, but you never get to see them work, right? So are they really valuable? Absolutely. This is how I know. I know because I didn't get a chance to do Rush Hour, and I was top 100 when I looked last, right? After Rush Hour, this morning when I got my reward, I was 142 or 147. Like, I was like right in the middle between 100 and 200. And I went and looked, and it just, like, there just weren't that many attacks. So I attribute that to a great many things, but mainly I attribute that to people seeing the team and being like, that's going to take too long. I'm going to skip it and move on to something else. Because that happens a lot in the top range. But I was super stoked to see that not even doing Rush Hour was able to finish in the top 200. Because I saw a lot of people that were with me got dropped into the 300s. So it was very nice. It was very, very nice. And what I want to talk about in general, or rather in specific today, though, is Beatrice and like what components she plays with it. So Beatrice is the nature bee, as you can see. And if you haven't played with her or seen what she can do, she's awesome. Let's look at her skills real quick. So, to be or not to be. Oh, man. So many puns with these bees. And I'm really super dissatisfied with the black one. But, man, the nature one's making up for it. So, auto skill. Shoots bee lasers at an enemy, dealing damage from a distance. I will tell you, like, first things first, that this is not a damage dealer. None of the bees are real damage dealers that I have seen, with the exception of perhaps the water. In the comments below, let me know what you think. I've heard people tell me the water one is actually a pretty good DPS unit. But having the black one, built the black one, there's a video in here testing it, walking through the gear, walking through switches, changes, all this stuff. I wasn't real thrilled. So I am not looking to build the Beatrice with a lot of move speed. That's not my focus. Because what I want to do is take advantage of her passive. And that's whenever an attack would lower an ally's health below 0, there is a 50% chance to prevent this damage and heal 10% of the ally's max HP instead. So it's not going to work off of the bee's HP, so don't worry about building her just straight HP. We're going to build her tanky, but HP isn't going to be a qualifier because the heal is actually going 10% off of the target. The target cannot be saved by other effects that prevent death for a short time. And an additional passive is when health drops below 30%, the queen bee gains a shield. Bonus damage and shield amount will be based on move speed. So the shield does use move speed. So if you can get it in there, great, but it's not going to be like one of our primary attributes. Not in my personal opinion. So let's move on from there and see what we got. In the comments below, if you got a build that makes her tankier and you're using move speed, let me know. I'd love to hear that. I'd love to see that. Get some feedback around that, because in my testing, it just hasn't seemed to be that impactful versus something like defense, right? Like having a defense gear piece instead of a move speed gear piece seemed to have been a better choice from a survivability standpoint. Okay, the first activated skill, Bee Grudge, sends a pet bee to harass an enemy bee, leaguering them with repeated attacks. This skill has multiple charges. Bonus damage will be based on move speed. Once again, we're not doing move speed because we're not looking to damage. However, it's really important to look at the skill and realize that she is attacking opponents multiple times because we're going to build her on dazzling. So this is a great opportunity for stunning, right? First skill, low cooldown, lots of stunning action going on. So heal self and nearby allies. This effect also raises defense. Healing based on move speed. Okay, so first of all, raises defense. That's absolutely phenomenal. It's a great add-on to have. And then the healing based on move speed, once again, in the subsets, if you can get move speed, fantastic. Really, we're looking for this to be a stunner and a little bit of damage mitigation. Her ultimate, Bee NATO, summons 2 cyclones of bees that rotate in opposite directions around her, periodically dealing damage. Should an enemy bee struck for the first time, it stuns. Bonus damage will be based on move speed. I'm not going to belabor the move speed standpoint, but I will say, like, her ultimate stuns already. So when we look at her gear and we look at putting her on Dazzling, I chose Dazzling Sturdy because that's what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for her to be a stunner, right? This whole team composition that we have going right now is really just about sustain and stuns. Sustain and stuns. And she's just a great unit to really fill that in and to do that. So her gear is, like, of course, Dazzling. Lots of HP, lots of defense where we can get it. Accuracy is also a good one. And then, of course, like you see here, move speed. So we got accuracy, HP, and move speed. That would be great for every gear piece if we could do that. But sometimes you're stuck like this where you can only get accuracy and defense. And then I just went HP. Look at that accuracy. A double roll into accuracy. So awesome. Oh, I also got a Dazzling piece that quad rolled into attack speed. But it's an HP piece. But still, it's amazing. So here's the defense. I'll be honest, I wish I had a better sturdy defense piece to replace this, because I would, in all honesty, I'd probably orb this if I had enough orbs, right? But I'm real hard pressed on orbs to do a reroll on this, especially since it's an epic piece and it's not legendary. So it's like, if it was like this piece, it was like, oh, that'd be great. But I have very few legendary sturdy pieces. And then here, of course, is the third bracer. It's all HP, or it's the third piece of gear. It's HP, and once again, it's accuracy, defense. Wish I had a better gear piece for this one also, but I do want to. Look at that! Look at this. This is that one I was just talking about. We rolled quad speed, attack speed 27%. I think the best you can get is 32. So 5 off of the very best you can get. But it's HP, so I'm very torn because I want to throw it on somebody, but I'm also like, where is that going to be helpful? Maybe you guys know in the comments below. Maybe you know where I could put that. Like I said, very lucky roll. It's the best roll I've ever gotten on attack speed. Just too bad it's on HP. So these are the stats. Now, one thing I do want to say is I did go a little bit high on accuracy because I wanted to land that ultimate stun, and I thought that would be helpful. But if you look at the defense and the HP, we're very, very close, rather, to being where I want to be. It's 1,500 in defense. I'd love to be at 80,000 in HP, but, beggars can't be choosers. And the other thing is Aimloft, could you just include move speed? If we're going to have champions where move speed is relevant, throw move speed somewhere so we can track it. Because I'm not feeling it right here, because it doesn't. I don't know how that's kind of playing into that shield. We don't know, and that's a quality of life improvement, right? That sort of thing would be really, really helpful in the details. If you're doing the calculations there, fantastic, but then show it to us, because there's no way for us to figure it out really well. And it's super, super frustrating to have it that way. But I want to, I don't know if I have any. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's go to the battlefield. Let's jump into arena. Oh, I do have a challenger. Okay. What is going on here? Come on. What's going on here? Jump over to challenger. Boom. This is a nice place for me to play test the challengers. If you aren't using challengers, they're not good. Let me preface this. This is not where you want to test your champions and see if they're hitting for enough damage. This is where you want to test the AI, right? So I am really very fond of just tossing champions in here and then just seeing how the AI works, because that's what I want to see. I want to see how the AI is really coming together to work synergistically. So the whole goal is I should really see all of these guys getting stunned. That should be the big thing, right? And we'll go ahead and focus on the B, because it won't matter. Because like I said, we're not trying. Whoa, go son. So we're not trying to see what's going on with everything else. Oh man, those are just dying way too quick. We might have to take this into a real arena match. Let's see if we can find something where it'll work, because like I said, in arena, we're not looking to win. We're looking to stall. Oh, okay, so this would be my normal arena offense. So what we'll do is instead of... what do we want to do? So instead of... sniper... I'll keep... It doesn't matter. I mean, they got... Let's make it a little bit more fair. Let's drop that in there, and then that'll be just fine. So what I'm hoping to see here is that we have a lot of stuns going on. And then I just want to... Once again, I'm only looking for the AI. We'll go ahead and focus. I'm only looking for the AI. Okay, 1 stun. Nice. Nice. And then another stun. Nice. Nice. Come on. And it really, you know, a lot of, like, especially my teams are very water heavy DPS. So it's nice to have a nature champion jumping in there. 3, 4, everybody stunned. Nice. Temporarily stunned or full. So we just need a second to get in there. And stall the other team. And that's what it's supposed to be doing, right? It's supposed to be stalling the other team. So that's very nice. I wonder if I could get rid of my... No, I don't think... I wonder if on defense we couldn't get rid of the magic girl and put in a threat, but I don't think that's smart. It'd almost be better to go with well, this is a much better option. I'm always kind of thinking like where we could like trim to make our offense and our defense closer in relationship to each other. So what we're looking for is a lot of stuns. Full team stun. I will take a full team stun. Look at that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Every member of that team got stunned at some point. Now that silence could be a game, or it could be a real wrecker for us if we didn't have immunity. So on defense, I think the same thing. Like, oh, you could easily just Light Archangel silence us, and that immunity won't do anything. So I think that's really important. So let's take their DPS unit and stun them, or outright just kill them. I guess that will work too. Let's take out their healer too. Stun everybody else and attack the healer. Oh, look at those stuns. I'm telling you, this is why I like the Bee so much, and I like the way that the Bee is built, because it really does stun really, really well, because it does attack. It's a lot like Violet and how Violet works. I think Violet would be a great substitute or a great partner on this team. Like, I almost think Violet would be better on Dazzling Sturdy than the Water Magic Girl because I don't have a threat. But I think Water Magic Girl's wish and her buffs are important because the buffs slow down Rhoda in her stripping. And I think that gives more survivability. So I'm always torn trying to find that out there. If you've done some playtesting and looked at it, let me know. Because I'd really be interested in knowing what that is. And Gumshoe, thank you very much for having a team out there that we could test our Beatrice against. Now, before everybody gets crazy, I will tell you that I am leveling another champion up. Oh yeah, I'm that Scourge, man. I want to test them out. I'm hearing some good things about them. I've talked to the community about them. A lot of recommendations. The Fire one in OH is a great DPS champion, at least for now, until something happens. He's a great DPS champion. But right now what I'm doing is I am trying to level up my Light Fairy. I don't have the best gear on the Light Fairy, to be honest with you. So I'm a little disappointed. I'm just going to run this in the background while I talk. So I'm a little disappointed in general with where she's at gear-wise, but she's being a trooper. She's really just being a super solid champion. But that's what I'm building. That's my current project. And I'll tell you, like, I really, really like her because she's exactly like Wink but Light, so she has some element neutrality, which is going to translate much better in Steel Widow 10, I think. Assuming all the multipliers are the same, which they, in all honesty, they probably should be. I do want to touch base on where we can use. Oh, hey, if you haven't, jump on this, man. 300 free gems. Free 300. Just jump on it. Get it. Don't miss out. The boss raids. Now, I have not taken the Bee into the boss raids because I don't think she's a great champion for the boss raids. If you're doing speed runs, right? If you're just trying to get through with consistent teams, I could totally see where she would play a role. And in the comments below, let the team know. I don't think Dazzling's the build to have her. Like, for me, like I just said with Basalt in the last video, I really feel that the Nature Bee Beatrice is one of those invisible champions. So I don't have her really built for any of the teams to do raids or anything like that, because I would probably want to put her on Adept, right? I would probably want to then start to maximize some move speed or something like that. But for Arena, I love the way that she is right now, and I think she works really great. And I definitely see where she would be great in Arena defense or in Guild War defense as well, for the exact same reason. Just stalling out so your champions could attack. So I could definitely see having the Bee, a Vampire, and a Water Magic Girl, right? I could totally see that being like just a dominant team in Guild War defense. I think that could be a really good spot. Now, I did say that I was leveling, I was going through and I was leveling up the Light Bee, or not the Light Bee, but the Light Fairy, right? And I need some fodder. So, I want to slide out. I want all of these. Right? I want the clerics. Give me a light cleric. Quit being a hater. Give me a light cleric. Or fairies, because now I just need more fairy fodder for skill ups. Alright, that is neither of those things. Boom, boom, boom. Like I said, I had someone take advantage of that. Or maybe, is it this video or the last video maybe I was talking about? But I had somebody take advantage of the donation link in the description, and I bought some gems. So we're definitely going to have to figure out how to use those, because they wanted me to do summons with them. So that's new to me. I haven't done that before. So I will have to figure that out. I'll probably do a separate video. But Ravage SX72, I appreciate you for your donation. Let's jump into this. Come on. Anything good? You know what? I don't want to say I don't want anything, because that's just a lie. You would just know you're lying if you say that. I want vampires. I want gasoline so bad. I would also like to have some fairies, though, because I'm building 3 fairies makes me realize how important skill ups are, because the disparity between Wink's performance and everybody else's is so big, because she's almost fully skilled up. Like, it's insane. And I mean, it's literally crazy. It's like 30 or 40% more damage if your Wink is skilled up versus not skilled up. Oh, we got some lag. So this could be good. This could be some lasers. I'll take some lasers. Boom, boom, boom. What do we get? What do we get? All right, Scion, I believe you are a ritual material. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So that's good. I hope we have some new ritual champions coming in the next month or two. That would be fantastic. I don't really want new champions, to be fair. I want like some of those quality of life changes that we've been talking about. But you know, I'm not gonna be a beggar chooser type of guy. I'll take whatever. Oh, hey, more lasers. Well, you are ritual summoning materials too, so I am happy to have you. Let's see what else we're gonna get today. I don't know. I'm very anxious to have Ultimate Blitz reset, because I want. Someone made a comment how they like sped up their team, and I was like, oh man, that's awesome. And then I thought about it, I was like, could I speed up my team more? Could I maybe find a way to make it even faster? Like, could I get Ultimate Blitz done in 30 minutes? Could we aim towards something like that? So I might do a video series on that, because man, that is the only downside to like those like Ultimate Blitz champions, those monthly special dungeons, is just how long they take. But if I could get like each one down to like half an hour or less, oh man, that would be, whew, that'd be so amazing for me. I'd be so happy. I don't know what's on deluxe, but we'll check deluxe. I'm not even upset today about the summons. Oh man, I did change Peregrine up. Come on, man. Put gasoline in the mix. Or Game Loft. Not that I would get it, but I definitely want to get gasoline out there. Man, gasoline is such an amazing champion. I've been borrowing one of my guild members gasoline just occasionally to do stuff, and it just makes the runs, like replacing Rhoda with gasoline, just makes the runs faster because he does so much damage. But I also realized, like, I turned my entire team into like a gun team. Like whatever team we're on, it's just like a full-on gun team. Oh man. Do we know if this guy's skills? No, that would make no sense. I mean, I would love it if he would skill up the Dread Berserker, but that's probably not the case. Alright, I'm not trusting about that. Let's do one of these. We got him. Why not do him? Oh, Bounty Hunter. Oh, Bounty Hunter. I think I have some more. Oh, I have a water one. Let's do that. Let's knock that out of here. In all honesty, I'd much prefer a red fairy or a water fairy for skill ups. Okay, we do have 3 of these bad boys, so maybe we'll cross our fingers, get some lasers. That would be awesome. Oh, Zinnia, you are awesome. Man, that was just like everything in my... She was like everywhere in the beginning. She doesn't really have a spot right now, but... Oh! What? 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 Come on! Oh, yes! That's no bueno. That's a dupe, too. Ugh. Man, got my hopes up. Dryad, she's like I don't think she's as good as Violet, but she fulfills exactly the same type of role as far as that goes. And that's it. That's all those things go for. But as always, thanks for watching the videos. Have a great day.